In today's lesson, we will learn about the equations. Simple equation is if there is a sign of equal between two expressions, then it is said to be the equation. So there are three main types of equations. First one is the true equation, or we can call it true sentence, or false equation, and open sentence. True sentence or true equation. An equation is true if the expressions on both sides of equal signs are equal. If expressions on the both sides of equal signs are equal, it is known as true sentence. For example, if I am writing here that 12 equal to 8 plus 4. So we can say 8 plus 4 is 12. So both sides are equal. So we can say that this is the true sentence. In the same way, if you write here that 2x equal to 3x minus x. We know that 3x minus x is also 2x. So we can say that these two sides are equal. Expressions on the both sides are equal. So we can say that this is the true sentence. Similarly, for the false sentence, an equation is false if the expression on both sides of equal sign are not equal. For example, that we can write here that 12 equal to 8 plus 5. We know that 8 plus 5 is 13, not 12. So this is the false equation. So we will say that this is the false equation. This is the example of false equation. In the same way that if we write here 5y is equal to 3y plus 3y. We know that 3y plus 3y is 6y, not 5y. So we can say that this is the false equation. These are very straightforward. True equation on which both sides are equal. This is true equation. If expressions on the both sides are not equal, it is known as the false equation. And third one is the open equation. Open equation is a bit different from these two. An equation is an open sentence if it contains one or more variables. So variables like this y, x, and may be true or false depending on the values of its variables. So maybe true, maybe false. So we can't say anything about this. This is open sentence. For example, I am writing here that 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. This is the equation. So if we put x equal to 1, it will become 2 into 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5, which is true. But if we put x equal to 2, 3 or something like this, it may be false. So it may be true. For example, in case of x equal to 1, it is true. If x is other than 1, then it will be the false. So we can't say about anything that it is true or false. Such equations are known as open sentences. Similarly, if we write here 2x plus 3y is equal to 1. So for some values of x and y it may be true, but not for all values of x and y it is true. So we can't say anything about this. So this is the example of the open sentence. True equations are the equations on which both sides are equal, they are true. If both sides are not equal, they are false. Open sentence is the sentence in which we can't say any value. It depends on the value of the variable. So this is the open sentence. Now next is the solution of the equation. Solution of equation. So what is the solution of equation? For example, we have the equation 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. This is the equation. If we put x equal to 1, then we can see that this is 2 into 1 plus 3 is equal to 5. So 2 into 1 is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 2 plus 3 is 5 equal to 5. So this is the if we put x equal to 1, so both the left hand side and right hand side are equal, equation is true. So we can say that x is the solution of this equation. If we put any value other than x, then it will not be true. So x equal to 1 is the only solution of this equation. How to find this solution? To find this solution, we can say that we can write here 2x plus 3 equal to 5. We have to find the value of this x. So solution means to finding the value of the variable involved in that equation. To find this x, we place 2x, like for the solution we bring this plus 3 to the right hand side, so it will become 5 minus 3. So 2x equal to 5 minus 3 is 2, because 2 is multiplied by here. So if we take it to the other side, if something is multiplied here, it will be divided on the other side. If something is adding here, it will be subtracting from the other side. So because 2 is dividing by multiplying by x, so if you take it to the other side, it will divide this 2. So x is equal to, these two cancel each other, so x equal to 1 is the solution of this equation.